So when I went on the Easton website to find out what they use to take their sealed cartridge bearings out, because I wanted to do things the right way, they had a little thing like this. They called it a Woodruff, or actually it's aluminum or steel. Basically it's a half moon. It's a fairly thick piece of metal. Something hard enough that's going to be able to take a punch when you try and knock those sealed cartridge bearings out. This guy is going to sit right in the middle. It's going to be standing up basically just like that, right in the middle, but it's going to be sitting on the one on the inside, so you got to get this past one first, have it sit on the other side, and then you come in with your drift. So I'm going to use something like this. This one's a brass punch or drift. I'm using the wider one. The brass is a little bit softer metal, so whatever you're hitting, it's not going to harm it too much. In this case, I'm not too worried about hitting this piece right here. Believe it or not, I dropped that little half key right through the first one into the beginning of the hub, went all the way into the inside, fell onto the other one perfectly, so it's standing right up. Now I got to do is come in with my brass, put my punch directly in the middle. So I got a couple pieces of lovely pine. You know, that overpriced wood that they try and sell you as furniture. So we're going to put a piece of wood, it's going to be on the table, but I want it to come in contact right here, just on the outside here. And then one on the other side right there. We do not want to cover the hole. We want to leave space for that bearing to get punched out there. So put these flat on the table. And we're just going to catch the edges here. Nice flat area. Boom, just catching the little areas where the 6-bolt system goes. So now there's an opening there on the bottom. Alright, got your wood placed in there. Got it tucked in tight to the edges. Got the opening clear so that bearing can get smacked down, and we got that little half moon key or drift sitting on the inside. And I'm going to come here with this guy, and you got to be real steady hands. You want to drop it down in the middle, make contact with the middle of that little half moon, and put some light pressure there so it won't bounce. Right in the middle, right on top, just like that. You're going to come in with your hammer, and you're going to bap, hit this guy, knocking the other side out. Right when you go to hit it, I like to have the palm of my hand braced here because it's going to stabilize everything. So my palm's on the rim, have my fingers just like this, just kind of like you're writing on the paper with the pencil. And then you're going to grab your drift, and I'm grabbing the hammer, kind of choking up on it. I'm not holding it back here. I don't want to go too crazy. This will give you a really heavy swing. You're dealing with your hands. You want to be a little bit more careful and controlled. So I'm choking up on it just like you would a bat. And we're going to give it a direct hit. Be pretty firm about it. If you can get it out the first time, great. We just don't want to bang this thing to death because it's kind of painful to listen to when you're putting a hammer to your wheel. Well, one of two things happened. Let's see what happened. Hey, we got it. As you can see, the bearing is gone. There's no more orange. That orange right there is just part of the bearing seal. So I got that. It's actually a dark brown or orange, but that guy popped right out. The other side's black. It doesn't matter what side it goes back in. As far as I know, these are not indicating whether they are front and back. They look symmetrical on both sides, so not an issue. If this was a headset, that'd be a different story.